The competition will be, not the eviction.
Oh, okay.
But we'll say on live, but we just won't screen share the eviction like we did last time.
Yeah.
Steve,
Okay.
is it possible to change? It still says YouTube banner, Age of the Apocalypse.
The competition will be, not. You want me to change this right now?
The live says season 7. Yeah.
Seven?
Well, I don't know how to change that. I can't change it right now.
I love being on season 7.
Did you make a banner?
Lily, where are you?
No, but just like make it like the cover of the season if you can, if you have like that image saved.
I'm literally just gonna do this.
And also change the YouTube banner.
I love being on season 7. Lily, where are you? Ew, I hate that.
Okay, wait. The YouTube is muted now, so we need your YouTube banner.
Oh, that's sketchy.
Okay, I'm gonna make my lines thicker.
Cool. See, I'm gonna try going live on Instagram, but let me pull up this.
Big Brother Lucky 777 finale.
Lily, where are you? I hate that.
Okay, wait. The YouTube is muted now, so we need your YouTube banner.
Oh, that's sketchy.
Whoever has the YouTube pulled up, mute it.
Sorry.
This is pain.
Oh my god, we're like famous now.
Famous. Julie Chen Moonves is watching, right?
Arissa Cox outside.
Arissa Cox, man. You know,
if a Big Brother producer is watching this, I don't actually mean that. Julie Chen Moonves actually ate it up and down.
I mean it because I'm Canadian and I can't get on Big Brother US, which is not cool.
Some of us aren't that.
I can apply to American Survivor, but I can't apply to Big Brother United States, which doesn't make sense because they're
under the same company.
Yes. Yeah. Right. So, and you think like Survivor's international, so you'd have to be American to go over with an American company, but.
Okay. Steven, it does not appear to be working. I can't see the live stream. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Okay. Wow.
Oh, Ashley's trying to FaceTime me. Oh.
We're on the TV now. Where's Steven go?
He left a while ago. Oh, he's calling me. Hello? Yeah. He's asking for you to send the link again.
Okay. Am I the host now? Oh, I am. That's so cute.
I thought he called me.
My phone is currently about to be Instagram living, which is why I hate to break it to you.
Let me have my moment.
Okay, so I'm learning that I need to go to a different room.
Maybe this is the challenge, Dakota. We're supposed to pay attention to these.
Yeah, it's the figure it out challenge.
Even though I rehearsed this in depth.
That. I love how nobody answered me in the house chat. It goes to Ashley. Thanks, guys.
I don't have my phone on me.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, see, I'm gonna go live on Instagram. We need to see this first.
Okay. I don't know what he said. He said he was going to go live on Instagram. Sounds good. I was gonna do something else. I don't know what I was doing, but there's a 6-person party happening on the YouTube live already.
Oh.
All waiting for your showdown.
Oh wow.
Last competition. I'm so excited. This is one of my favorite competitions to do.
Let's see who's here.
Can you check if we're live?
Yes.
Marco.
Yes, we're live and it looks great.
Come on.
Kristen and Dalton ate it up on the YouTube
Scott,
live.
did you hear me?
Second.
The hound dog has to have the hound with them, right?
I'm only the decoder. I don't have anything cool prop wise.
Fortunately.
All right, Scott, where are you at?
1 second.
All right, then.
Oh, see ya.
What the heck is he doing?
Shout out to Paige, also watching this, Queen.
Who Paige is watching it?
She just texted me.
Okay.
Queen.
Yeah, we got some people on Instagram watching, some people on YouTube. So
There was a lot of people on Instagram. I pinned a comment that was like, "We're not checking
yeah, I did say that.
Instagram comments."
Okay, well, Dakota and Jacob, congratulations. Let's get started. Congratulations on winning parts 1 and 2 of the final head of household competition. It's now time for the final competition of the season, leading into our final eviction and our live jury questioning and vote for a winner. So without further ado, congratulations on both getting here. It's time to get to your last competition of the season. And this competition is called Bet On It. And here's how it works. You're going to be given 3 statements by each of the 8 jurors about their personal game. You'll have to decide which of the 3 statements is false, A, B, or C. If you're correct, you'll score a point. And then whichever one of you has the most points after 8 rounds will become the final head of household of the season, will be given an automatic spot in the final 2 and must choose who will sit next to them to face the jury. Now, not all of them say it, just to make this really clear. Not all of them will say it. The question every time is which statement is false. Some people chose not to say that for some reason. That is the question every time. So it's going to
You go.
it's going to be similar to the final 4 head of household, where you're going to see the video, you're going to see the 3 options, and then we'll need to see your hands for the entire duration of that until you go for the letter that you want, hold it to your chest, and then we'll say 3, 2, 1, reveal. We do need to see your hands for the entire duration of this competition, except for the moment where you're grabbing your letter. Any questions?
So this is something they've said privately, not in the game?
These
No.
are facts about
These
the
are
game.
facts about their time in the house. All of this information is public information about the season so far.
Okay.
On that note, though, in addition to us seeing your hands, we mentioned it earlier, you will not be able to search through or use your notes for this if you have any. So do your best to remember.
Okay. Any final questions? Okay. Then here's our first question from our first juror, Sunny. Wait, hold on. I forgot the sure sound.
Oh, wait, actually, I do have a question.
Yes.
How long do we get for each question?
There's no exact time. We'll be like,
Okay.
right, like answers ready. Like you'll have time to think about it, but like also you won't be able to think forever.
Okay.
Okay.
And Steven, just so you're aware, we do see black boxes on your screen. So where the answers would be blocked.
Got you. So Scott, you'll need to say out loud who says what, because I can't see.
Beautiful.
Okay, ready? Everyone good?
Yes.
Okay, Scott, everyone's hands are good.
Everyone's hands are good.
Then here is your first question.
Congrats. It's Sunny. Here's your first question. Which of the following statements is false? A, I was evicted before Holy Craps was played. B, I was evicted by a vote of 7-1. Or C, 2 veto chips were played during my HOH week.
So is the answer that is false A, B, or C?
Once you have an idea of what your answer will be, pick up your paper and hold it to your chest. Once you both do so, we know that you are locked.
What's a veto chip is when
That was during the Power of Poker twist. So the statement
You can-
is 2 veto chips were played on Sunny's H of H week. Dakota is locked. Jacob is locked. On the count of 3, reveal. 1, 2, 3, reveal. Dakota and Jacob both say A. Let's see what the correct answer is.
Is A. Holy Craps was the first high roller something. It was A. I literally don't remember, but it was A.
So both of you said A. A is the correct answer. You are both tied at 1 point apiece. And we have Ashley in the waiting room. So Ashley's going to join us for this. Ashley, if you are going to be here, we do need to say that we need to see your hands for the entire time. Otherwise, we do need you to leave. No offense. Not that you're going to like share any answers or anything.
She's
but-
also on her phone, it appears. So
Yeah. Okay, so you're great. Okay. So we are tied with Dakota and Jacob at 1 point apiece. Going into question number 2. Right? You see both your hands. Good, Scott.
we are good.
Okay, here's question number 2.
Finalists, congratulations on the final 3. I'm here to question you on my game. So here, you got A, I competed in over half of the vetoes while I was in the game. B, I was the HOH nominated the most house guests this season in one single HOH. Or C, I was nominated next to Brady at one point in the game.
Which statement is false? A, B, or C?
Dakota is locked and Jacob is locked. On the count of 3, reveal. 1, 2, 3, reveal. We have a C from Dakota and a C from Jacob. Let's see what the correct answer is.
And the answer is C. I was never nominated next to Brady. I was nominated next to Eduardo. I was only nominated one time.
Both of you are correct. We have Dakota and Jacob, both of you tied at 2 points. Going to question number 3. Hands check.
Hands are good.
Okay, here's question number 3.
Hey everybody, it's EJ, and I just wanted to say congratulations on making it to the final 3 and snagging a spot at the end. Here is your next question. Which of the following statements is false? Was it A, I was eliminated in dropping the ball at midnight Eastern Standard Time? Was it B, that I was the first person evicted with a unanimous vote? Or was it C, my first POV win also resulted in Alfred winning the POV?
Which statement is false? A, B, or C?
Dakota is locked and Jacob is locked. Reminder that we need to see your, yeah, perfect. Alrighty. Dakota and Jacob, you can reveal in 3, 2, 1, reveal. We have a C from Dakota and an A from Jacob. Let's see what the answer is.
Correct answer is C. My first POV win was actually during the first double eviction where nobody bet on me, and I did not use the power veto.
So Dakota scores. We have Dakota with 3 and Jacob with 2. And need a hands check, Scott,
Hands are good.
for question number 4.
Hey, Final 3, it's Alfred. First off, I want to say congratulations on getting this far into the game. All right, let's get this started. Next question. Which of the following statements are false? A, it took me under 20 minutes to complete the BB Comics competition. B, the only time I ever sat on the block on eviction night as a final nominee was during instant eviction night. C, I earned an unlimited supply of sandwiches during the match game power veto competition.
Is the false statement A, B, or C?
Dakota is locked. Jacob is locked. In 3, 2, 1, reveal. We have an A from Jacob and Dakota.
The correct answer is A. It took me 22 minutes to complete the BB Comics Power Veto competition.
All right, that means both of you score. We have Dakota with 4 and Jacob with 3. Hands check, Scott.
Hands are good.
All right, and then here's question number 5.
Hey guys, it's Brady. I'm not going to congratulate any of you because honestly, I don't really like any of you and I'm not going to be fake. So my question for you guys is, which of the following statements is false? Remember, which statement is false? A, I received 0 votes the first time I was on the block. B, I was the first house guest to survive an eviction unanimously. Or C, I was the last house guest to be nominated for eviction this season. Remember, which one's false?
As Brady reminded us 3 times, which statement is false? A, B, or C?
Dakota has his answer. Jacob, we are going to need an answer shortly. Alrighty. Jacob and Dakota are both locked. You can reveal in 3, 2, 1, reveal. We have a B from Dakota and Jacob. Let's see what the correct answer was.
Correct answer is B for Brady. I was actually the second house guest to survive an eviction unanimously, with Ashley actually being the first.
All right, both of you score. We have Dakota with 5 and Jacob with 4. Going in, Scott, good.
We are good with hands.
Going into question number 6.
Hey guys, it's Eric. I just want to say Jacob, Ashley, Dakota, congratulations on making it to the final 3. I personally am very jealous. I wish it was me, but alas, it is not. Congrats to you 3 for making it to this far in the game. That is incredible. But let's get to my questions. So, which of the following statements is false? A, I lost my vote the week that EJ was sent home. B, I was evicted with the same number of votes as Brady. Or C, I was only nominated for eviction 2 times.
Is the false statement A, B, or C?
We've got Dakota with an answer, and we've got Jacob with an answer. Please reveal in 3, 2, 1, reveal. Both players say B. Let's see what the right answer is.
The correct answer is B. I was evicted with 3 votes, while Brady was evicted with 4.
Both score. We have Dakota with 6 and Jacob with 5. Scott, our hands good?
Hands are good.
Here's question number 7.
Hello everyone, it's Eduardo, and I'm here at the jury house. I'm actually not in any jury house, please don't come for me, I'm just joking. But anyways, congratulations on making it to the final 3. It's very loud, so excuse me if you don't hear me. But I have your guys' next question. A, I was the first person eliminated in Take a Hike. B, I was in the top half finishers of Wait For Me. C, I won an equal amount of HOH and veto competitions.
Which answer is false? A, B, or C?
Alrighty, Dakota has an answer. Jacob, we're going to need you to lock in an answer here in a moment. Alrighty, answers are locked. Please reveal in 3, 2, 1, reveal. We have an A from both players. Let's see.
The correct answer is A. Dolly was the first person eliminated in Take a Hike. I was the second. Well, good luck, everyone.
All right, both score. We have Dakota with 7 and Jacob with 6. Going into the last question. Are both hands good?
Hands are good.
And here we go.
Hey, okay, it's Sally, and it's time for your final question of the night. I'm gonna say congratulations for tomorrow, but good luck to the 3 of you with this competition. Okay, which of the following statements is false? A, I'm tied with Eric for the most HOH reigns of the season. B, I have had a total of 2 votes cast against me throughout the season. And C, I was the first out of the Up for Auction competition after the sleep break.
False statement.
Alrighty. Jacob is locked. And Dakota is locked. Alrighty. Please reveal in 3, 2, 1, reveal. We have an A from both players. Let's see what it was.
The answer was A. Of course, I had one more win than Eric because I'm better. Just kidding. But please don't let Jacob tie my record for this season.
All right. Well,
with a perfect score.
Congratulations, Dakota. You are the final head of household of the season. We're going to give you until, we'll say 10:05, I guess. We didn't expect this to take this long. So we'll go 10:05 is the last eviction of the season. You can all leave. Eviction is going to take place as normal.
Okay.
All right.
I should be out of Applebee's by then.
Okay.
Steven, I'm going to send this Zoom to the jury here.
Okay.
We're watching. The Zoom is
Scott,
coming.
should we stop talking here or what are we doing here?
What?
Sorry. Should we stay on here or like?
I'm gonna stay on here because I won't have my phone. You're gonna have to run the eviction.
But I don't think we should. I feel like we shouldn't give our like thoughts like we did last time. I feel like we should.
I don't think we should give our thoughts, but like I'm gonna interact with the chat and things, you know.
But I don't want to. I don't want to spill anything for the jury who might be watching.
Oh no, I totally agree. I'm sending to the jury right now as we speak. Eduardo. All right. Hey, YouTube chat. Let's see who's here, who has questions. Oh my gosh, we see Dalton here, Kristen here, some former winners. Oh my gosh, a little Paige Matz and Molly Murphy review. Yes. Darby's here. Hey, Darby. How exciting.
Anna says nice dorm room. This is not a dorm room, Anna, but thank you. I appreciate you being creepy.
Darby loving the energy of the Applebee's for the finale. Yes. This is so, hi Darby. Yeah, anyone that's on Instagram, I'm so sorry. But you will not be interacting with us because I can't see, or actually I could probably.
Oh, I can read them. There we go. One little thing there.
What are we, Big Brother underscore SS?
Yes. So glad that you don't know our username.
I'm gonna try to remember our password.
Why are you logging in again?
On my computer, I'm logging in.
There's nobody commenting on the live.
SMH.
New login from Chrome.
Who's here? Hi, Scott. Does Ashley have a margarita? Yes, I think so. Dalton, we've been good. Darby says, I hope this means we get a game night soon now. I mean, listen, we'll see. I won't lie, my schedule is personally very busy, but March, maybe expect a little sequester 6. This May, maybe expect something fun. We'll see. Okay, now I can see the Instagram comments. That's so exciting. Oh, whoa, it actually looks pretty good. I'll take it.
Yeah, I know, it looks good.
This is fun. I'm gonna unpin the thing about us not interacting with. Oh, I can't do that. Steve, can you unpin the thing about us interacting with Instagram comments? What time we can do that?
I guess.
Is this pre-recorded? No, it's not pre-recorded. We're live.
No, I can't because it didn't start on my phone.
No, we can because I can see them right now.
No, I'm telling you, I can't join from the Big Brother SS account as an admin because you are.
Oh,
you-
that's
It's fine. It's fine.
Yes, Ball moved to schedule this during the Eagles game. We know it was the only time that worked. We're aware. Are y'all coming back for season 12? Y'all, we can officially confirm we've been renewed for not only season 12, but season 13. So stay tuned this summer. Still no one on Instagram talking. That's okay. Whatever. It's fine. The boxes
Boxes
may return from the main season. I don't know. Oh, the boxes that cover the. Okay, I see. I assume that's what.
Scott, I'm turning off sound for a second. For me.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Drew joined. Hi, Drew. Oh, Molly's switching to Instagram. Hey, Molly. Hi, Molly. Oh, and Eric joined. Oh, now it's becoming YouTube versus Instagram in the comments. This is so exciting. Hi, Eric. Stephen, we don't reveal the results of. Oh my gosh, yes, Molly. Oh my god, this is so exciting. Stephen, we don't discuss the results of the final eviction on here, right?
No, I don't think we should.
Cool. So then this is going to be really fun because I'm going to be blindsided as to who the final.
Oh. Yeah, I guess you won't know.
I mean, of course, I have my guesses.
This is why you should have a Mac. This is why. Where's your Mac?
I don't know. And I
Yes,
don't
thank you to everyone who's noticing. I do have facial hair this season, and I didn't have it last time. You won't see those in the comments. I already deleted those comments. But yeah, someone did say it. I promise.
Well, apply.
We are getting. I don't know if this person is still watching. Got a DM. What's the minimum age to apply? Technically, it is 16. Technically, but we do look more for over the age of 18.
Yes, we look for generally 18 and above.
But if you're 16, feel free to apply.
How exciting. This is shout out to juror number 5, Brady, for the idea of going on Instagram Live as well. A very good idea. I just have to admit.
It's such a good idea for the 4 people that are there.
For the 4 people, it says that there's 40. Oh no, there's 5 now. Wait, what happened?
And I'm one of them.
That's
I
so
think 40 joined at one point. No, Brady, not thanks. XO.
how awkward. Well, we've got 10 over here. Oh, Brady's watching on YouTube. Hey, girl. All right, 1 minute till the eviction. This is so exciting because I won't be there to see it.
I can't believe the Philadelphia Eagles are competing with our viewership. This is crazy.
How are they doing? What's the score?
Like a lot to a little. We're doing very well.
Okay, good. Knock on wood.
It was
Knock on wood.
21-0 when I left. Now it's 28-0. So we're fine. We're
Okay.
fine.
Well, we are not fine.
I mean, it's
This is the one sport that I like actively care about.
really, that's interesting.
Yeah. Love football. 0 to 28 to start me. Okay, cool. Cool. Alrighty. I believe the final eviction is happening now. Stephen, keep me posted on where
It is. I just texted house guest it's time for the final eviction of the season.
Oh my goodness. Can you make me a co-host so I can see like who's in the waiting room?
Oh yeah. I think almost everybody's here. There's 8 people here, yeah. But also I moved the final 3 to the waiting room, so they're probably here too. Make host. Yeah, can you deal with all that?
Well, I mean, define deal. I can't text anyone.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I can announce it over Zoom.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh wait, Sunny said she could join from work. Oh, it's Ashley. It's not. Wait, so two. Sunny. Alfred? It's Alfred. Okay. Sunny and Alfred. I'm so stressed not knowing what's happening.
Ashley has sent her fleet.
Cool. Oh, let me update the wiki while we're here.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What the heck just happened?
No one. For Will asking in the YouTube chat, Dakota has won the final head of households. The final eviction is happening currently. So Dakota's in the final 2, and we will see if Ashley or Jacob will be joining. Hey, Instagram.
Jacob has sent his speech.
This is nerve-wracking. Oh, you're sending the thing. We're doing the final eviction live. The final eviction is not being shown live due to the little kerfuffle that we had last season where it was shown live and didn't go well. So it is not being shown live, but it is happening right now, and the results will be revealed shortly. Also, hi, Amina. Still, the best moment to ever happen in life is Wick. I agree. I agree. It's tough to beat. For those who don't know what that is, I very highly suggest watching the season 8 finale. I have a feeling.
All right,
Maybe
Dakota is
some-
about to cast his vote.
Oh my gosh, how exciting. I have a feeling tonight there might be some fire.
He just did.
Oh, we'll see. You did? Okay. Can you text me in the
I'm
private
looking
chat?
for a name. Okay.
Can you privately DM me in the Zoom chat? Who's gone? It is who I think is gone.
I'm not gonna tell you. Hold on.
Ah. Okay, can I let in the jurors? And can you text Alfred and Sunny?
Yes.
I don't know who. Oh, I'm stressed out about it. If you know, don't spoil it in the chat.
Alfred and Brady, you said?
No, Alfred and Sunny.
Oh.
Rocky joined. Hi, Rocky. Andrew joined. Hi, Andrew.
Alfred said he didn't get the link.
What? I don't believe him. I'll send it again though. It's so weird hearing in the other room the Instagram live like happen 10 seconds behind. Okay, it's definitely sent now.
Yeah.
Hi, Emily. I don't know who you are, but hey. Oh, Cal's here. Hey, Cal.
Are you letting people in? Are you waiting?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for Alfred, but DJ Brady, Yoshi. Oh, we also need Ashley here.
Oh, should come back.
Yeah,
Jacob and Dakota are in the waiting room though.
Jacob and Dakota are here, yeah. Okay. Hopefully not long, Dally. Okay, we have another person in the waiting room. It is Alfred. Okay, we really need Ashley here.
Well, let's start, and then I just texted her, and then we'll let them in.
Okay.
So
Let
just
people in.
let the 8 jurors minus Sunny in. Or 7, yeah. Sunny said she doesn't get off work for 48 minutes. I said, okay.
So we can go backwards. And over down. Hi, friends. Party.
Hello. Welcome. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sunny is attempting to join, but I'm not sure if she will make it here. I'm gonna just rearrange your faces, and I don't know if it's even gonna look right when we.
I can focus on rearranging faces even if you want to announce.
Oh, it matters for me because I'm the person that's on the stream. So, first of all, does anybody have any guesses? We can't question the final 2 until we know who the final 2 are. Does anybody have any guesses on who the final 2 of the season are between Ashley, Dakota, and Jacob?
Dakota and Ashley.
It better be fucking Jacob walking his ass in here right now. It
Yeah,
better.
literally, but she's getting jumped.
Dakota and Ashley are probably in the final 2. I don't see a way in which Jacob is like in that final 2 today.
I feel like Dakota might add legitimacy to his win and bring Jacob. I feel like that's something he would do.
Perhaps, but I don't think so.
We've got lots of talks. Let's see who it is because I don't even know yet. I haven't seen my phone, so I'm very curious.
The evicted house guest still has not left the house chat yet, but oh well. Okay. All right. Please
Well,
welcome.
Alfred's is still glitching. At least some things are consistent in life.
Please welcome our 9th and final juror, Jacob.
Yeah.
Jacob.
Pretends to be surprised. What? Really?
Jacob.
Oh,
Unfortunately, it all came down to tonight. Unfortunately, you are juror number 9 this season.
I'm so sad.
Anybody else can say something? Anybody can speak here?
There is justice in this world.
You know what? You know what, Dally? All I'm happy is I beat you, but it was a missed opportunity because when you were going to ask me your jury question, I was going to have a.
You guessed. No.
Peace and love, Dally and Jacob.
I was going to have a
You two were
plate
not in the
of
final
dilly dally pickles, and I was going to eat dill pickles when you were asking me your jury question.
I mean, Jacob, it's a good thing because it would have killed you during the jury question.
Unfortunately,
we will do this whole recap after.
we'll do this whole recap.
Right now, the focus is on our official final 2, Ashley and Dakota, whom we are adding.
Let me put my hair up.
Dang it! I want to see Sunny and Brady have a ball game with this thing.
Where's Sunny? Is she not
Sunny
here?
will be
Sunny's
joining.
at work. She'll be joining us shortly.
Who's Kayoshi?
Yoshi.
Yoshi?
Oh, sorry, Yoshi. Sorry, I threw me off.
All right. Ashley and Dakota, congratulations on being our 11th final 2, which is kind of weird. But congratulations, you did what 14 other house guests could not do this season. So yeah, so here's how tonight is going to work. Scott, I know we usually do opening statements. I feel like that is not necessary if we're doing jury speeches and closing statements. I feel like opening statements are not necessary. So how this will work, we said this at the round table, but we'll fill everyone else in who was not there. We do our finales classic old school Survivor style. Each juror is going to have the chance to address both or one of you, whether with a question or a statement. It's completely up to them. It's totally their time. And then after all 9 jurors speak, we'll have our closing statements from both of you. And then you can add in anything there that you did not get to say during the questions. Do either of you have any questions? Or Ashley, you look like you have something to say.
That's a first.
You are muted, Ashley.
Oh, are you asking me if I'm talking? No, I'm not talking.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what's going on. I'm so confused. I'm in the car with my friends. I'm sorry, y'all. They are distracting me.
All right, then.
Sure. Okay,
So we would normally go in the order of the jury, but Sunny is not here yet, so we will have her go later. So without further ado, we'll start with our second juror, Yoshi. Feel free to ask, address questions, state towards one or both of the finalists.
Really, I really didn't come prepared to ask questions. But, Ashley, I've seen your game, and people have doubts about you. We called you friends all season. I know you're not. But I want you to tell the jury and myself on how did you stay step by step? What was your strategy? Tell us what was your strategy this season that got you to the final 2, and how did it work? And not how did it work only, but how it could get you to win today.
Okay, then I'm being very loud. Okay, so you asked me. Okay, be quiet, please. Anyways, so you asked me what my strategy was, right, to win this game by winning. Shut up, Alana. Anyways, sorry, my friends are really distracting. I'm really trying to be focused on this, but I think my strategy in this game, what I had to Jennifer, I had to okay, guys, sorry. Let me take this seriously. I'm so sorry, guys. I feel so horrible right now. Do not count this against me. My friends are horrible. Anyways, so I really had to use my social and strategical game.
answer the fucking question?
I'm trying to, Brady. Thank you.
Just
very
get
much.
to it.
Okay, anyways. So my strategy was to really be calm and collected whenever my name was out there, because obviously I was on the block 5 times and I got no votes cast against me all season. I was a final nom 5 times this season. And I never ever got into a fight with anybody because my whole thing was to be calm and collected and play my social game, play this nice person. But behind the scenes, I was really talking to, really wanting to get people out, and I never needed to get the power to do so. I was able to do it by having other people win HOH. I really did not need the confidence because because really, in all reality, I was in a good position all game long. I was almost in the best position most of the game, even though I was going on the block. I was never a threat, and I was never really in a position to go home necessarily. So really keeping my threat level down and being able to show people that I was a trustworthy ally. I was always communicating, and as unpopular opinion, but I did do stuff in this game. I was not just furniture. I was playing this game from day one. I literally looked at all the Instagram pages. I went on the wiki. I looked at the Google Slides. I was prepared for this game since day one, and I played this game since day one. And really, all I want you guys to know is I played this game unlike a lot of people might think. I was constantly playing this game, and I was ready for anything. And also another thing to prove that I really made my threat level low is when Eric was called out on Yoshi's HOH, I was exposed in 2 of those alliances. Did my name get brought up as a threat? No, instead it was brought up because I wasn't doing anything. I do not know how that happened, but I was almost in the same position as Eric, maybe a less alliances, but I was in a very similar position as Eric in pre-jury, but my game did not get blown up like his did. I did not become a big threat like he did. And that was because of my connection to Yoshi. I was already connected to Yoshi, so he didn't want to blow up my game because I already had that connection. I focused on those individual bonds, and he didn't want to blow up my game. So he strategically made sure I was in a good position because of my social connections. I hope that answered your question. I'm sorry for the delay, but there.
Thank you, Ashley. Yoshi, if you have anything for Dakota, feel free to ask now. If not, that's A-okay.
I would feel bad leaving you out. So, what I was hearing from Dakota, I like the game. I like how you play the game. So I want to know. I was hearing that apparently week 5 you were supposed to leave, but you didn't because of Jacob. But I want you to express, how did you set yourself up from that week to get you to the final 2?
Can somebody like repeat that for me?
So yeah, he is asking on week 5 during his HOH when it was you versus Paige. It seemed like the votes were there to keep Paige. But then there was the help of Jacob. How did you stay that week? I think that was.
And how did you set yourself up moving forward?
How did you set yourself up from that week?
Okay. Sorry, the audio was kind of muffled, so I couldn't. Okay. Pretty much that week. So it happened a little bit before that week. So the pre-jury phase, I was mostly just trying to build up my connections with people and start building trust so that I could later use that trust in the future. So I actually think me being on the block was a good thing both times because it helped me see who my actual allies were and the people that were trying to get me to stay as well. So the week that Dally put me up during the double eviction, after the double eviction, she called me and told me about the house and the troop. Once I heard about that stuff, I knew that was my wake-up call in order to start playing a more aggressive social game and trying to stop being as dry as I was in conversations. So after that happened, I started talking a lot more to people. Once you won HOH, I knew I was most likely screwed. Once I got put up, I was kind of freaking out. So I was talking to every single person And I had some strong allies. I had some strong connections built through the previous weeks that I relied on them to help me campaign to stay in the game, while my number one ally in Eric was also campaigning to get me out. I also think Eric campaigning to get me out helped me a little bit as well, because he at that point was kind of the house target. So I feel like no matter what he campaigned for, the opposite was most likely going to happen. So I think that also helped. But yeah, I was still talking to people. I was still trying to get people to keep me, and it ended up working. And then as we saw, I wasn't nominated the rest of the game because of the trust and connections that I built. I built trust with every single person, and I ended up, sorry in advance, I ended up backstabbing almost every single person. I never won an HOH because I threw all of them because I never needed them. I never wanted to win an HOH or be put in that position of power because I was going to have to show my cards and who I was actually working with. And that was not something I needed to do at any point in the game because it didn't serve my best interest. So I think that, combined with all the trust I had built through the pre-jury phase, helped me carry it on into the jury phase, which helped me get to this point.
Thank you. Anything else, Yoshi?
I'm good, bestie. I'm all good.
All right, Scott, I know this is where we would normally switch to juror number 3, but we do have an incoming question from Sunny. That we would go there. Sunny's question is directed towards both of you, and it's pretty simple. She would like you to each rank the jury from 1 to 9 with no specifications and no explanation. And so, Ashley, you went first last time, so Dakota, if you go first this time, that'd be great. And then we'll also
Eric, Jacob, Dally, Brady, Alfred, Ashley, Eduardo, EJ, Yoshi, Sunny.
Okay. And then Ashley.
So, unlike popular belief, my number one ally in the pre-jury.
Okay, wait, I have to stop you. She said, if they start explaining, please emphasize not to explain. That's what she said. I'm just preparing instructions.
Sorry. So Yoshi, probably Jacob, Eric, Eduardo, EJ, Dally, Brady, and Alfred. Oh, and Sunny's in there, right?
Sunny, yeah, you have.
Sunny would probably be before Dally.
Okay. All right. And that concludes Sunny's question. And Scott, you can take it away.
Perfect. That is it for jurors number 1 and 2. We're on to juror number 3. EJ, the floor is yours.
All right. Congrats to the both of you. This is a pretty awesome moment for you. My question would just be, it seems like both of you kind of like weaseled your way through the game. And I just want to know, is there any like point where you feel like you actually had a good amount of control over what was happening?
And so Dakota, you're asking this to both of them, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Ashley, you should go for this time because Dakota went first last time.
I think because I was on the block most of jury phase, the most power I had was in pre-jury. But when I was on the block, I was able to almost help get out my enemies, not enemies, but people that I didn't necessarily want to vote out myself, to help keep the blood off my hands. I was able to help get them out without having to get the blood on my hands, nominate them, vote them out or anything, because I was aligned with a lot of the people, a lot of you guys, and I didn't want to vote a lot of you out. Like Dally, Eduardo, Eric, like a lot of you, and then Jacob, like I didn't want to have to make that decision in the end. So being able to be on the block and getting what I wanted still, but not having to get the blood on my hands, if that makes sense.
Personally, I feel like I had a pretty good amount of control in the game. Since Yoshi went home, so the week that Yoshi went home, I was actually one of the 2 that kept him. because I knew that if I made it to final 2, I wanted to have the point of I was playing my own game. I played an independent game and I was not just taking orders from people. So I think that was number 1, a demonstration of my control, how I was still able to manage through lying through that week about my vote. And then I think every eviction after that, I had a pretty good hand in. With your eviction specifically, I was planting seeds about you since like week 2 or 3 because I recognized the threat that you were, and it finally came into fruition on the week that you went home. I was in multiple alliances, but I think the main one at that point for me was the baddies, which was me, Brady, Alfred, and Dally. And I think that week we kind of controlled that week. During the safety chain round, I was on calls with people the night before saying, I think it's going to be a safety chain. And I was planning out on how to do that. And the safety chain went perfectly for me because I didn't have to show my cards at all since I was the last one chosen. And I got out the target that week that I had, which was Alfred, because I thought that he was running the game at that point. The week after, I pushed Eric in the direction of keeping Dally in the game because I knew that he wanted either Brady or Dally out, but I knew that Dally staying was better for me because her and Jacob would be targeting each other. So I took it into my own hands, won veto that week, saved Dally, and I made sure the votes were locked on Brady. The week after that, at the final 6, I didn't really do much that week, if I'm going to be honest, but we managed to take out Eric that week, which was great for my game. He was my number 1. And then I feel like after that, I kind of helped decide the boot order in a way because I won the veto that ensured that Jacob would promise his vote to vote the same way that I wanted, which was to take Eduardo out because I figured he was the biggest threat at that point. And then the 2 evictions after that, I had the sole vote. So I actually think I had a lot of control in this game, even though I was doing it very low key and behind the scenes. But yeah, I definitely don't think I was a floater or anything like that.
Perfect. Good. All right. Thank you, EJ. We're going to move on to juror number 4, Alfred. Alfred, the floor is yours.
All right. I want to apologize for the camera glitching in the beginning. That was crazy. I was able to
It wouldn't be the same without it.
I know, right? All right. So first off, I want to say congratulations, Ashley and Dakota. Ashley, contrary to what I said during my eviction, I do believe that you deserve to be here after hearing X, Y, and Z. So I want to apologize if I offended you in any way because you are really sweet. All right, so Dakota, first off, I want to say your answer to Sunny's question was kind of heartbreaking towards me because you're someone that I generally felt that I made a connection with in this game. After all, during Paige's eviction, I was one of the people that really wanted for you to stay, though at first I thought Paige was going to be able to stay, so that kind of broke my heart a little bit. And on top of that, for you to have Jacob above me when I feel like I did the most for you this game and during my HOH is heartbroken because you ended up screwing me the week after that. But aside from that, I feel like so this question is going to go towards Dakota. Even why should I give you my vote when you couldn't respect me while playing the game? That being kind of like being my best friend in front of my face and then fucking me over, especially with my HOH and so on after. Because like I was gonna ask a whole completely different question, but you kind of like caught me off guard here. So yeah.
Yeah, so first I want to explain the Sunny's ranking. I feel like I built really good bonds with everybody since like final 8. So ranking that's like really hard for me. Because I do genuinely feel like I built great personal relationships with all of you guys. And then to the actual question, it wasn't anything personal, firstly. It was all just game stuff. And I feel like I did that kind of the same thing every week where I would help but I would help plant seeds for somebody to go home. And then the week after I would screw the HOH. And that was just kind of the game I had to play. I didn't want to come into this game and be like a powerhouse comp beast because we saw how that turned out for people. So the only game that I could play for myself was the backstabby kind of game. If I didn't play that kind of game, I wouldn't have made it here. And I feel like I deserve your vote. I don't want to say deserve, but I feel like I should get your vote because I feel like, no offense to Ashley, but I feel like I did a lot more in the game than she did. And I feel like I put in the work and I was playing the game at 100% all the time.
All right. In other words, I think I protected you, but you didn't protect me. All right, Ashley.
Basically.
My question to you is, I'm not going to batter you about you, quote unquote, not doing anything towards the game, but I just want you to elaborate on, I understand during pre-jury, you didn't really have to play the game, but during the jury phase of the game, how can I word it? During the jury phase of the game, how exactly did you use your connections to further yourself in the game?
Well, as we can see, I was nominated, well, in the jury phase, I was nominated like 4 times, but if you count tonight, it was 5 times. And none of those times I had votes. So what I tended to do is I went to my individual relationships and I was like very focused on those. In the pre-jury phase, I was focused on my alliances because I was in quite a few in the pre-jury phase, but once it got into jury, I focused on those individual and I told the people, this is why I think, well, I don't necessarily know if I really told, I don't want to lie. I don't think I really told people this is why, but I really played, like, I played into the role, and I think you helped me with this, Alfred. I played into the role that I wasn't doing anything. I was like really sad that Alfred called me out for this, and I really think that bonded me with people, to be honest. Like your HOH bonded me with Jacob, bonded me with Dakota, bonded me with Dally more in a way, because these people were then trying to reassure me that they didn't think this, but I really took that and I ran with it. I'm like, if these people don't think I'm going to do anything, that's okay. I don't need to play this flashy, all of the box. That's not who I am. I am more of an radar player. I don't need to be a flashy player. Like a lot of you on the jury, we're flashy players and you're not here. And I want to say both me and Dakota, I think, weren't flashy players. Like, and that's how we got here, because we didn't need to be these big names. I didn't need to fight you. And Alfred, the one time I said anything to you, I felt horrible. If you ask anybody, I went and I'm like, I feel horrible for having a breaking point. But oh my God, I don't want to cry. I'm gonna cry.
No, you're good. You're good. I totally respect where you're coming from, and I don't want to knock you off your high horse or anything, but I feel like the reason why you stayed all those votes were because you sucked at competitions. But I do honestly respect your answer to my question, and
I did throw a lot of the competitions in pre-jury.
Which ones?
At the game, because I could have easily, when I got picked to play, I think it was the second veto, Anna picked me to play. I was so close to winning that game, and I was trying to throw it so hard. I was saying things I thought people were going to say. And I'm like, it doesn't make sense because I'm in these alliances to use this veto on Anna. I don't feel comfortable not using this veto on Anna. I could have won a lot more competitions in pre-jury if I really 100% tried. But my position in the game, I do have to say, one thing I think I did well was my position in the game. I was always in a good freaking position. No matter if I was on the block, nobody wanted to go home. And it may have been because I was sucked at comps. That doesn't really matter. I don't think sucking at comps is necessarily what should keep somebody. I think my social connections with people also help.
All right, I want to say, okay, congratulations on being here. Also, before I go, I want to shout out my strong females here, Brady, Dally, and Sunny. Love you guys. All right.
Perfect. Thank you, Alfred. Moving on to juror number 5, Brady. The floor is yours.
Speaking of strong, okay, so I'm gonna preface this saying that Ashley probably expect more tears. Jacob, you're lucky as fuck that you're not in the final 2 because you were gonna get fucking aired the fuck out. So consider this like a saving grace. You wouldn't have won anyways, but I'm just letting you know right now that like consider this like your lucky day. Anyways, I have a speech that I wrote, clearly came more prepared than both of the finalists, but anyways, let me get into that. Dearly beloveds, we are gathered here today to criticize and castigate the union of Dakota and Ashley and their rather middle-of-the-road performance during the season of Big Brother SS. These two players are the clear and blatant epitome of mediocrity and inadequacy. While outside of the game, I have no problem with either of you. I'm going to keep this 100% honest and transparent, something that no matter how much Dakota preached, he could never really do. Ashley, coming into this game, I thought you were a really sweet girl. A girl with no personality? Yeah, but nevertheless, I digress. I've been in this community for 9 years, and I have never in my life experienced someone I dreaded talking to as much as you in this game. People all season have referred to you as furniture, but I disagree. At least some furniture is high quality and expensive. You, unfortunately, are neither of those things, Trashly. You had virtually no grasp in this game, and you sucked more dick in the past 4 weeks than Mia Khalifa did in her entire porn tenure. Your inability to speak up, as well as your lack of blatant strategic ability, painted you as a lamb, as you do not deserve the honor of being called a goat or a sheep. And while you can say, I'm in the final 2, I played better than you, at the end of the day, I do not want to be on your level, because I don't like being on my knees as much as you do. Unfortunately, my heart has no room for you, but the trunk of my car definitely does. And no, not a single person cares that you are from Minnesota. Next up, Dork Coda. I don't even know where to start with you, besides the fact that you hoard yourself in this game almost as much as you hoard yourself out to the men in the fandom the past 3 years. The way you played this game was, for lack of better words, pitiful. The fact that you were high almost the entire game and through every HOH until Final Four, in my opinion, is not a good move, but it's actually disrespectful and potent. You switched positions more in this game than you did in the bedroom with your ex from the fandom. I saw you in this game as a gremlin, to be quite honest with you. You as an ally in this game to me was about as helpful as a Spotify premium account for a deaf person. There are 3 things I want to give you in this game. 1, a pair of scissors to trim that blotchy half-grown mustache. 2, a tissue so you can blow your nose and your voice won't be as nasally. And 3, my vote to win this game. I don't need to hear who you're up against. Compared to Ashley, you were a better player and a better person in my opinion, and I would rather vote for Rat Tattooey than the Beast from Beauty and the Beast. With that being said, I'm honestly devastated to know that one of you two will be the face of this season, especially when both of you have multiple faces, so I have no idea which one will be shown. To Scott and Steven, I'm sorry we let you down this season, and I am truly sorry that one of these people will be representing your franchise as the only, let me stop right there. Thank you.
What's the question?
There is no question. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, anything else?
No.
Okay. Well, thank you, Brady. Who's the next juror? I'm like struck. Eduardo.
No, it's Eric. It's Eric.
Me.
Sorry, I'm like literally in shock right now. Eric, go for it.
Hey guys, I can't really follow that up, but first just want to give a shout out to Paige. I love her. Wish we could be final 2. Wish she was here, but Ashley.
I did just say she is watching.
Oh yeah, she's watching. I wish she was in.
Paige, I love you.
But, besides the point. Ashley, Dakota, congrats on final 2. Wish it was me, but it's not. Both of you played games. You both played games. I think you both played well. My question is going to be for the both of you. I just had Ashley go first. I want to know, like, what is something in both of your games that is very surprised? Like, what is something that you did like behind the scenes, like something that we as a jury would be shocked to like find out? Like, I just want to know something that's not very apparent in your game, but that's very that would help you win. Just like, what's the very behind the scenes moment that the both of you did? We'll start with Ashley.
Okay, well, that is a loaded question. Sorry, I just got back to my friend's apartment. I will go back into the room. But anyways, I think something I did, I actually came into this game knowing 3 of the people that were in the season, and I was able to make myself a duo with a lot of people. So I knew Eduardo, I knew Yoshi, and I knew Dakota. I forgot your name. Actually, Yoshi was literally in Minnesota. Shout out to Minnesota, Brady. When we were playing this game. So he literally was here visiting me when we were playing this game. So I had not a lot of say, but I really tried to help your case, Eric, on his HOH, but he was really worried that we were really close. And rightfully so, we were in a lot of alliances together. But at Final 7, I was told by Brady, which she had a fair point, that Dakota and Dally were a duo. And me and Dakota, like in my mind at this point, because Yoshi was out of the game, Dakota was my number one. But she also told me that Jacob and Eric were a duo. And Jacob was coming to me telling me that he wanted Eric out at this point. And I'm pretty sure Dakota was also saying this. And so I was also at this point a duo with Jacob. And I don't think people realized that till later in the game, that we kind of connected, as I said, in Alfred's HOH. But yes, I think I was aligned with a lot more people than people really realized, and I was duoed and really close with people. And there was 3 people I came into this game already having connections with. But specific moves, I don't know if there's any specific moves I can say I can claim as my own. I want to be as humble as possible. I don't want to take any of your moves because I think you all made wonderful moves in this game that I don't want to claim as my own, obviously. So yeah, I think just my connections and my duos that people weren't expecting. And I don't know why people weren't really saying, maybe they were to other people, but you and I, Eric, ended up having to be a duo almost because of the alliances we were in together, which I loved. But anyways.
Okay, so I feel like, well, I already kind of exposed some things, like my vote during Yoshi's eviction week. But I feel like another kind of behind the scenes thing I was doing was just making sure that there was like mistrust between other people. So like, for example, when you would win an HOH and you wanted to put up Ashley, I would be like, don't do that, put up Eduardo as a pawn instead, because I knew that I figured I wanted to separate you and Eduardo from possibly working together in the future and making sure you guys didn't trust each other moving forward. So I feel like that was an example of that. And I feel like I did a lot of like little things over the season that were kind of just like making sure that I was leaking information to the right people. I feel like another low key thing I did behind the scenes was I was telling you everything about the baddies. And I was only doing that because Dally had already told you about it. And if an alliance is exposed, it doesn't really have any more use because it's exposed. It's not beneficial anymore. So I feel like by telling you the information, I was controlling the narrative of what was going out about the alliance to you. And within that, I could kind of say whatever I wanted to about what was going on in it, and you would have to believe it because you weren't getting it anywhere else. So I feel like those things, coupled them with like some other like smaller examples, I feel like I was doing a lot behind the scenes.
Cool. Thank you, Dakota. Thank you, Ashley. Eric, anything else?
No, just good luck. Love you too. Yeah.
Perfect. Alrighty, then we are moving on to juror number 7. Eduardo, the floor is yours.
Hello, everyone. How you doing? Hope you're well. Anyways, fuck you in final 2. No, just kidding. I'm not gonna go off on you like Brady did because I think she already said everything that everyone else was thinking. I don't have to drag you like against the mud and like kick you while you're down because Brady has already said everything that most of the jury has been thinking. So, both of you like preach about like personal connections that you made throughout this game and like how well you played this game. And I think both of you have giant holes in the games that you both played. Ashley, I feel like you were never really in touch with what was happening in the game. You kind of like heard what was happening like very last minute from what I was told. And then Dakota, it seemed like you kind of made your road to final 2 harder than it needed to be, at least from my point of view, but I could be wrong. At the end of the day, you both like praise the social game and claim to like have super social connections. So my question is, I want you to tell me one thing that you know and that you learned about every single juror quickly. Dakota, you can go first, I guess.
Sunny, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all. I didn't talk to Sunny that much. Yoshi, we kind of talked in the beginning about some family stuff. Other than that, we kind of stopped talking after he put me up. EJ, I also didn't really get a chance to talk much with him as well, which I don't blame either of us. I think it was a thing on both of our ends, just not lining up. Alfred, I know that you played a game with somebody that we both know and with me, but we didn't talk much in that game. I feel like me and you talked more about game than personal stuff. So I feel like most of the stuff I would say about you would be game stuff. Personally, I do feel like we like talked about things, but my memory's not that good. Okay, this was like a long time ago. Brady, I learned that you changed your legal name during the season, which props to you. Eric, we talked about a lot over the season. I know that you have a twin. I know that you just moved back to college, et cetera, et cetera. Eduardo, I also feel like we didn't really talk much personally, but more so game style or game wise. Dali, we talked a lot about our dates and everything like that, so I don't want to go into detail about that, but Jacob, me and him had such long personal conversations almost every single day. And Ashley, she works with kids and is from Minnesota.
Everyone knows that.
Oh, Ashley?
Not gonna lie to you, a lot of my conversations with a lot of you didn't talk to me all that much. Obviously the people like Eduardo, I knew you before and we've had a lot of personal conversations before this game. I feel like in this game we didn't have a lot of those because we already came into this game connected. Me and Eric would send like long paragraphs to each other, and it was like honestly one of my favorite parts of this game. Honestly, me and Jacob would just sit there, talk about his dogs and different things in this game. Dakota, same with you. I knew you before coming in this game. And Alfred, Dali, and Brady, I feel like I didn't talk to you guys all that much on a personal level. To be able to say one thing or to remember, I might have talked to you how many weeks ago about how your day was or some personal thing. And I'm sorry, my memory is just not that good. We saw that in the freaking memory comps. I wasn't very good at those. EJ, I know you like beef eater, or you got beef eaters freaking whiskey, which I found out. Oh wait, am I frozen?
No.
No.
Okay.
I actually found out I had that in my house this whole season, and I told you I did not know about it. And I did not know it was in my house all season long until it was on my counter. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I've had this in my house all season long. So every time I see beef eaters, or rum, it's not whiskey, it's rum. But I think of you now, and I will never not think of you when I see that. I think I hate everybody. I know you too. Yoshi, I know Yoshi personally, so it's Jen. Oh yeah, sorry, EJ. I've never had it. I just know what it is now.
Okay. Eduardo,
Well,
anything else?
yeah, very quickly. So what you just taught me is that you really didn't make any like very strong personal connections. So that kind of does break every single thing that you just said about making strong personal connections, because you guys clearly didn't. But at the end of the day, you guys are in the final two and I'm not. So clearly you must have done something correct. But as Brady said, like everything that was on my mind, just multiply it by 2 because I would have said it as well. Love you both either way. We know who's winning, but okay, goodbye. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Eduardo. Dali, juror number 8. Floor is yours.
Okay. I don't have any questions either. My speech is not as good as Brady's, but I still have a speech too. I think in any world it's counterintuitive to vote for someone who was guaranteed a spot at Final 2 from the start of the jury portion of the game. Ashley, you never campaigned because you never had to. If anyone had ever voted for you while you were on the block, they would have looked stupid. You weren't a threat. You were just there. You keep saying tonight you played the role of not being a threat. But in a game where people are voted out because they're playing a good game, I think your lack of votes shows your lack of gameplay. Congrats on the 0 votes all season tonight. Dakota's on the block with you, and it's looking like it might just be a clean sweep for him too. Dakota, I wish I didn't have to vote for the one bitch that ruined this game for me, but at least you played the game and honestly played it well, so I can respect that. I'm still hurt and I feel like you weren't a true ally, but I'm gonna put the emotions aside for one night in this fucking game, and that's that. My only question for you is, Jacob so kindly told me in his finale video that he was a better ally to you than me. And I just want to know, be honest. It won't change my vote, but I want to know if that's true.
I feel like you guys both helped me out during different times in the game. I would say I never fully trusted either of you, so I can't really give an answer. I would say maybe Jacob, just because I feel like you own the fact that you're emotional, but emotional is unpredictable. So
Okay, thank you. I'm done.
Thank you, Dally. We've got one more juror left tonight. So with that, juror number 9, Jacob, the floor is yours.
Can I have a statement and a question?
Sure.
So Ashley, who did you visit during the game?
I didn't visit anybody. Yoshi actually came to visit me because we played another game and we're friends outside of the game. So he was, when actually during his HOH, he was here visiting me.
So you were talking about the game with him in person?
Not necessarily, no.
Not necessarily, or you were or weren't? Because that sounds like to me, if you're talking in person.
I mean, there was times, but it was mostly about just spending time as friends rather than game talk. We didn't spend our trip talking about the game.
I will also specify, if they did talk game in person, as a game that started off with all friends from home, that is not necessarily cheating. It just usually doesn't happen as people are not doing it.
But I thought you have to, like, if I made a chat with someone without you two as hosts, would I be allowed to do that?
No, but also any game talk that happened, we were updated on.
Yeah. It was like, as long as we're updated, it's like the same thing as a FaceTime call, as long as we are not on it, but get updated.
Anywho, that's just my personal thought about it. I think you're both great people. Ashley, I think you're a strong person for having to deal with what Brady said to you. Although it was hilarious, you were a good sport about it, and I think that shows your character. I think you're a great person, and personally, I like you. But on a game note, I was a little offended that you decided the night that was finale night to go to Applebee's and hang out with your friends and have half the jury in the car on the way home. I've been pacing back and forth thinking about this night for the whole day, and I wouldn't have been hanging out at Applebee's with my buddies when you knew that this final HOH was going to happen. Dakota, I think you are not the best player in this game, but out of the final two here, I think you are by far the best. My whole game was trying to get people to trust me, and one by one, throwing them off the bridge. And each person I threw off the bridge, no one else on top knew I was doing it to them. I was thinking to myself, wow, this is great. I got to the final 3, and I'm like, I have these guys in my pocket. Little did I know you were on the bridge with me. You threw me over. You crushed my chances at the final 2. But I think that is what this game is all about. It's about making moves. It's about getting to the end. It's not about being nice. It's about playing Big Brother. Eduardo said that you made it harder for you to get to the end, and I think you probably did, but you're still at the end with Ashley, and I think that just speaks to how well of a game player you are. So that's what I have to say. Oh, and also, you were worried that I would take it personally when you evicted me. Don't worry, I got one more spot further than Dally, and that's a win to me.
So glad we have a lovely little this here. Okay. Jacob, is that all? Are you good? Good, Jacob?
I'm good.
All right, cool. All right. Well, you've heard the questions from the final 2, or sorry, from the jury. This is going to be your time to give kind of a final speech. I feel like a lot has already been said, and we're getting pretty late into the night. So is a minute and a half good for your final speeches, or is that okay? Okay, we'll say a minute and a half. But just want to kind of cap it off. I forget who went first last time, but I think it was who was it? Who went first last time?
The last person to have a question, Jacob didn't ask a question, Dad didn't ask a question, Eduardo didn't ask a question, Eric asked a question, Eric's question.
Oh, Eduardo. Okay, yeah. Do either of you want to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay. Yeah, you're all set. 90 seconds.
Okay, so firstly, I understand the bitter feelings towards me because I did backstab a lot, and I want to apologize for that, but everything I did in this game was not personal. It was all just strictly gameplay. I feel like I played a much better game than Ashley because I actually had a grasp on what was going on in the game. No offense, Ashley. I was never nominated post jury, and I never needed to win a comp until I started winning comps. And yeah, I feel like my pre-jury game, like I said, was just building trust. Post-jury was just planting seeds against people and causing mistrust, and it got me to where I am. So that's it, I guess. I feel like I said everything else already.
Yeah, totally fine. Ashley, you can go ahead.
So first of all, Jacob, my best friend turned 21 on Thursday, so I knew that, and I think it shows my dedication to this game, despite what you think. I think me being at Applebee's while still being in the game really shows that I was dedicated. I sat there at Applebee's watching y'all do this comp. I wasn't in that comp. I didn't need to be there, but I sat there and I watched y'all do that freaking comp. I didn't need to be there. I've been dedicated to this game since day one, and I really know you guys probably aren't going to vote for me, and I get that. I get you guys don't think I played the game, but I really did, and I do think I had a grasp on the game because I was constantly being given information, especially in the jury phase. I was given information by everybody, and not everybody, but I was given information, and I was able to get what I wanted without having to backstab really any of you. Unlike Dakota had to honestly lie to a lot of you. The only person I really did lie, well, I didn't really lie to. I did not promise Brady my vote, but I felt really bad about her eviction. But I really hope you guys give me a chance because I did put my heart and soul into this game. And I know you guys probably don't think I deserve to win, but I really, really put a lot into this game. And I just want you guys to keep that in mind when you guys vote, because I really have thrown a lot at this season. Sorry, Steven. I'm just finishing up. Also, Scott and Steven screwed me with not having an opening speech because I was mentally preparing myself all day to doing that. And I was not ready to go into questioning. So that's why I was a little out of it at first too. So.
All right, yeah, we also did not communicate that too. That was partly our bad. We decided last minute. Okay, so that's it. In just a minute, we're gonna ask the 9 jurors to head to their diary rooms and cast your vote for a winner of the season. Gonna have a little Topaz reminder here. You're casting a vote for the winner of the season, not someone you want to evict, the winner of the season. During this time, while we are receiving votes, we ask that you don't speak, but once we all the votes and we're tallying them, you guys feel free, and once they're locked, feel free to start talking again in the Zoom, but just until we say so, please just keep your mics muted and let us confirm the votes. Scott,
do not vote yet. I'm gonna go turn off Instagram Live just so I can see the votes come in. So don't vote yet. Give me 1 moment. I'll be right back. Hey, Instagram, going off live now. Sorry.
There's nobody there.
I thought there was gonna be more, but
there's like 2 people there.
Voting statements.
No, you don't need to send those.
I wanted to do one. I really wanted to do one.
If you want to, you can. It's not going to be shown.
That's
but...
it's really a single sentence.
Okay. Scott, I'm going to mute and turn video off here so we can call. You do the same.
If it wasn't clear, you may now cast your votes for the winner of Big Brother Season 11.
Can we do like a little phrase with it and you can read our phrase before I vote?
No.
Okay. Well, my phrase is it's about time a big girl won.
Brady, that's really rude. I'm sorry. I had to cut you off for that. That is really rude.
That was it. And it was a quote from Drag Race.
Okay, all of the votes are in and they are locked. You guys can feel free to speak to each other, please. We just ask that you don't say anything about your vote or about, really, you don't have to say anything about the final, whatever just happened here until after the jury votes are revealed. But yeah, feel free to talk.
Where's the pre-jury coming?
The pre-jury is going to be added. Oh yeah, let me add the pre-jury. Give me 1 second. I'm going to add them.
I can't wait for Paige to go.
Alfred, I voted you to win.
Oh, I voted for you too. I couldn't think of a better group of people to spend 33 days with.
That's such a lie. Good luck to the 2 finalists and congrats.
Yeah, congrats.
May the best player win or whatever. Well, actually, the best player is probably Dolly, but
I love
Jacob, shut up.
Jacob,
She's got my
really,
dog. She's got
I'm so
TJ as
excited.
her background.
I'm so excited to block your number after this. Like, I have been waiting. I asked in my confessional when I could do it. And they're
I have
like,
the queen as
I
my
made that
background. I
one
don't know what you're
spot past
talking
you.
about.
You went home my HOH. That makes me a happy man at the end of the day.
Jacob, your final words to me were so condescending. Like, shut up.
You're
Stop.
condescending. You're the most.
Jacob, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, good. At least the season's over and this is still happening.
Jacob, I'm not gonna lie to you. You did make some kind of. You made some ignorant comments that I've heard of, and even during like the whole on your first HOH thing with Dally and Sunny, I kind of saw that as condescending as well. And I tried defending you during the jury roundtable.
Let's wait to do this until after the jury. After
Yeah,
the-
this is being live streamed.
Yeah, we're on live. Let's.
Oh, actually, we're on live. Okay, let's talk about it. No,
No, let's not. Please.
I'm just kidding.
Hey, at least you can admit, Dally, that Jacob's lovers thing was a fake chat. Can you
I mean,
say that?
everybody knew it was fake.
Everyone knew. Everyone knew.
Very
We're
real.
over it.
That was real to me. It really hurt my feelings.
Wait, that
Honestly,
wasn't real?
I trust.
That was. Dakota, me and Brady knew that your screenshot was fake. We were like picking apart every
No,
single.
I made it on
Oh.
call. I made it
Yeah,
on
Dakota,
call.
I literally sent it to Alfred. I was like, this is fake. I was literally getting into the shower. I was like, this is not real.
I was the other one that
I
voted for
slay.
Eduardo.
I
I
was
knew you were
texting
the
one of
other
my
one.
friends like, can you Photoshop this for me? And
Bitch, I was onto you. I literally 10 minutes after you sent it, I sent it to Alfred. And I was like, that's not real.
Exactly. I was
that's
gonna.
so slay.
You like that time on FaceTime between me and Brady. I was talking about backdooring you, but I was like, I kind of need you in this game.
So I
I don't need
say,
anyone. If I won HOH, it would have been
did.
Jake and Eric and a backdoor Dakota. So I totally understand Dakota evicting me. It's fine.
I sound like the wrong person.
yeah, so I made the right moves, y'all, is what I'm hearing.
Bitch, don't push it. You could have kept me a little longer. Like,
Not too much.
My HOH killed me though.
Votes are locked. I don't care anymore.
I sent the wrong person home on my HOH.
Yeah, you did. You sent me.
Yeah.
Well, I should have put Jacob up week 1. Would have been done and dusted.
Never in my wildest dreams did I think putting you up would create this kind of like thing we have. But
Here
I like
we go. Here we go. Round
Oh, I'm
two.
here
y'all.
for it. Hey, it's entertaining. I'm looking forward to
You're a
watching. it.
24-year-old man fighting with like an 18-year-old.
You know what? Who cares? It's a game. And she made a fake chat about me. That
It's
I'm
okay.
stubborn and I don't get
I
over
was
it.
so mad about that for no
Okay.
reason. It was a joke. Don't take it personally.
It wasn't a joke at the time.
It was.
I'm
Everyone
laughing
knew.
now, but
Everybody knew. We all were talking about it in the Baddies Alliance chat. We were like,
Everyone, she sent it in the Baddies Alliance chat.
when was
first.
that alliance created? Just out of curiosity.
that alliance was created,
Well, me and Alfred kind of co-created it basically.
yeah, the last week of the pre-jury.
Wow.
And Eric, guess what? I did it to save your butt. But guess who fucked me over at the end? It was you.
Wait, Jacob, at least you were
Wow.
in, like, the Pink Dildo Alliance. You probably wouldn't have liked that one, honestly.
You're part of a Pink Dildo Alliance?
It
That
had
alliance
the
was not
dildos
as
as a cover, yeah. I don't know. At least you weren't in that one. You wouldn't have liked it.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Eric, I was your biggest ally, I swear.
Alfred, I'm so sorry. Yeah.
Eric, you fucked me.
Hi.
Oh my God, it's Paige.
Queen.
Paige,
Oh my God,
Paige,
queen. The queen of the season. The queen of the season.
I love you, Paige.
I love you too.
You should fight Eric. Eric is the reason me and him didn't go far.
Period.
Jacob,
I love you, King.
Queen of almost calling me out in her eviction speech.
You guys should have
I
voted me
love
out.
you though.
over.
It's okay.
Where's Ariana at? I need to see
That bitch is-
Ariana.
Ariana's a fucking mess. Don't invite her, please.
She's the most active.
He was most active.
Was that what-
Alexandra, queen.
Oh,
Oh my God, queen.
queen.
Love.
Alexandra
Hi.
so robbed.
I was robbed. I know. It's really
Robbed
unfortunate.
as fuck.
I know. I was too hot and sexy for this game. It's fine.
Period.
Hi, Alexandra. I'm Alfred. I don't think I ever talked to you.
Yeah,
before.
hi,
I
Alexandra.
know. No, here's the thing. We did talk and you just left me on red and you said, oh, we didn't talk. Bullshit. You didn't answer me back.
Wait, what, I don't
Period.
know what was said. I don't know.
No, we were literally talking. We were talking and you were like, oh, let's FaceTime. I'm like, yeah, cool. Let's do that. And I got nothing.
Like, I think that was like the one number I
We didn't talk at all, girl. Hi, I'm Brady.
Hi, Brady.
We didn't talk at all, I don't think.
Who's your biggest ally, Alexandra?
I would probably say it's either Eric or Paige, but honestly, since Paige got eliminated, I'm saying Paige is bestie. But honestly, God, I don't know. I'm just gonna say both of them because like Eric and I were both journalism major or like journalism people. So
I know,
like,
I saw that. I was like,
We were the same people walking
Period.
in. I was so excited.
dude, Eric, I saw Maria and I told her about you. And I was like, oh,
Alexandra Queen, I just have to pop in and say
Oh
that.
my
Also,
God,
Paige
that is
Queen,
so
just
crazy.
Pop in and say that. Thank you.
yeah.
where's Anna?
Oh my goodness.
Like, there's a
You
time
got backdoored and robbed for no reason. Like
Mhm.
literally no reason at all.
Wait, who backdoored Alexandra?
Daryl.
Carol.
You need to, yeah, that's true.
No,
But
where's the
that was kind
queen?
of my fault. I told Daryl to nominate you. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Because we just
Fine.
didn't talk, and I was like, I don't know where her head's at.
See, Brady, me and you got the wrong people out. That's her.
Where's Anna?
It wasn't even my HOH. He didn't have to do it. I just said to nominate these two people, and he did.
Alexandra, if I won that week 2 HOH, you would have never gone, I swear.
It's okay.
Also-
I'm
Alfred, you
fine.
can't win anything besides 8th place, bitch. Anyway.
You didn't win any competitions.
Baby, I'm like Janelle
I want-
Pierzina, bitch. I don't need competition wins, and I still made it further than you. So what are you trying to say?
Because I threw my game away for you.
Yeah, imagine trying to get your game away for a woman. Oh. Oh. Take the L.
I'm sorry. You see, my problem is that I was too emotional.
It's okay. I love you.
The EJ vote was, I thought in my mind, was strategic. According
I
to
don't think there's any reason for that.
there was like no reason. It's just that Dakota was like, he's gonna be a
After your third veto, when I was like, girl, like if I'm ever in trouble and I'm on the block and he's not playing veto, like
yeah, that was the thing.
But I used the veto for other people. I don't know.
I did mean if I said if I did
Fairhead.
win veto, I would use it on you. I would genuinely would have used it on
EJ
you.
is one of the people that scare me the most in this game. So
Like,
I'm so not scary
Like,
though. That's the
like after
thing.
like EJ, you should have texted me that paragraph before the veto, because like you mentioned how he used the power vetoes for my benefit, and I took you out, and it hurts my heart.
I never used a veto in a way that I felt like was like destructive to anybody else's game. Maybe Yoshi because I saved Eric, but
But like it's Yoshi, it's okay.
yeah, no offense. Wait,
Very
Dakota, how many vetoes did you win?
3. We're tied.
Okay.
It's just so sad that Paige was a casualty of Yoshi's horrid HOH.
I agree.
Fucked up.
So we're
Dude, wasn't it Jacob's fault that Paige went home?
And she should have stayed. And then Jacob.
Paige
I was going hard for Paige.
Jacob.
Sorry.
Well, Jacob, didn't I tell you that Paige and Eric were on a FaceTime all night and that's kind of what triggered it?
Yeah.
But Jacob, the thing that we were playing for you, I will never get over that because we were playing for you in the game.
But see, my thing was, I didn't, because I knew you guys were close. I didn't want to go with you to the end to get the final 3 when I could like make my own path and get to the final 3. Didn't make it any farther than final 3.
And then what happened, Jacob?
Yeah.
But
I guess it
I like
worked.
my game a lot more than, because I knew you and Paige and Eric, you guys were like this, right? I was number
Should have voted me out, y'all.
Jacob, I'm
Literally,
gonna say
Dakota should
this.
have gone.
Right, Dakota should have gone, and Jacob should have gone on my age.
Jacob would have won if he didn't treat people the way he did on their way out. Because you really pissed off a lot of people.
Well, he still got 3rd. So
Well, he's like if you took accountability and apologized to every single juror like at the final, like you would have had a closer shot at winning. But like you pissed off everyone. Like you were just way too cocky and narcissistic. It was just like rubbed a lot of people the wrong way.
Well, for EJ, I told you I was voting you out. Alfred, I told you flat out I was voting you out.
Yeah.
Eric, we had a long talk before I voted you out. Brady, the only reason I didn't say anything to you is because you said you were going to blow up.
But
the
you
house.
also swore on your wife to me.
I did.
you did that to more. You
What's
did
that?
you did that so early.
No, I know. It's all
That's like
game.
that's like weird behavior to me. Like honestly, like I don't really give a fuck. Like, but like she's your fucking wife.
It's a game in the end of the day, right?
But you're
Obviously-
swearing on your wife. That's your fucking wife.
okay.
You're still swearing on a person, game or not.
Tony Blatchos swore on his children. Is Tony Blatchos a bad father?
Did I say he was a bad? Did I say you were a bad husband?
You didn't, but that's what you're implying.
No, I'm not implying anything. I just said it was a fucked up thing to say. Never said that you were a bad husband. Don't
Coming
put
to
me
the final 3.
because I did not say that. I just said it was not cool, and it was kind of a bitch thing to do. You could have just lied to my face and not sworn anything. Because like, what was the point of that? Like, was I supposed to be like, oh, since he's swearing on his fucking wife, like now I'm like confident? No, you could have just lied to my face. Like you didn't need to do all that. That was
Well,
just.
me and my wife were laughing about it when I was saying that to you. So the duel.
Well, I also heard that your wife was pissed that you were in this game and playing so much, spending so much time on here. So which one is it? Like,
pissed to an extent, but not pissed on an actual level.
well, it's
right?
not funny to me personally because like, no
Oh.
tea, no shade.
I blame Eric.
I blame Eric.
For
I
what?
don't think it's appropriate. I don't.
You made the game go to shit. I blame you.
Yeah, Eric, this is all your fault. You made the season go to ass, bitch.
Guys, shut up. Okay.
It literally is your fault. You're
Eric,
talking
you
about
did not
all the
even
bomb
veto.
people.
Guys, there are things I would do differently in this game. It is how it is. I'm still proud of my game.
You would have gone so much farther though.
Okay,
You literally would have.
I
If
have
you kept-
reasons.
If you
I have
kept me, bitch,
reasons.
you would have gone farther. But you're done.
I have reasons for doing what I did. Okay. Were some of them wrong? Yes. Were some of them right? Yes. Okay.
right.
I defend my
Okay,
game.
hello everybody. Sorry to stop.
Boo.
Alexander.
Oh no, I'm just kidding. Steven, don't hurt me.
Why would I hurt you? What? Okay. All right.
I was just kidding.
Right. So this is the part where
Oh, the boxes.
oh, it's okay, it happens. There we go. Okay. Everybody, Ashley, Dakota, jurors, Alexandra, Paige, everybody else that might be watching. Thank you so much for your dedication to this season. Some of you spent every waking moment thinking about this game, and some of you might have played in other ways as well. But thank you so much for everything that you've contributed to this season over the past 33 days. We really appreciate it. It's not fun without the people who play the game and all of you, all 16 of you who came here to sign up and play. So we really appreciate all of you being here. Scott, do you have anything?
Yeah, exactly what Steven said. Never in a million years, back when we started this during COVID with 18 of our little friends from home, did I think that we would have gone through 3 all-star season, met a whole bunch of people, and now have people from not only all over the USA, but all over North America now. So maybe we'll continue to branch out. But all very exciting. Have loved getting to know everyone across the season. Please don't be strangers. We love keeping in touch with people. With that, though, I think we can.
And also, wait, I'd like to also throw in, after the season, we'll add you all back to the house chat. We love the drama during the game. We don't love the drama after the game. So be
we
civil.
will actively shut it down.
Yeah.
See season 7.
Yes. Okay. But
Hello, Devin.
Ashley, Dakota, this is the moment you've been waiting for 33 days.
Oh, it's Grace. Wait, hi, Grace.
Hi, Grace. I can't see her, but okay. This is the moment you've been waiting for 33 days. And the entire season comes to this point. So without further ado, let's get started. Firstly, Sunny has cast her vote for Dakota to win Big Brother.
Yoshi has cast his vote for Ashley to be the winner of Big Brother. We are currently tied 1-1.
EJ has cast his vote for Dakota to be the winner of Big Brother. It's 2-1.
Alfred has cast his vote for Dakota to be the winner of Big Brother. We currently sit 3 votes Dakota, 1 vote Ashley.
Brady has cast her vote for Dakota to win Big Brother. We have 4 votes for Dakota and 1 more for Ashley. It only takes 1 more for Dakota.
Eric has cast his vote for, and a huge
Congratulations to Dakota. You are
the winner
of Big Brother.
Big Brother. We always try to time that.
Extremely, first of all, I do want to say extremely well deserved. I think the jury underrated you a lot from what I heard here tonight. And you'll hear all of our thoughts in the rankings and the episodes. Ashley,
and then just a little bit as we go off live.
Yes. Ashley, you are officially our runner-up this season. Thank you so much for playing. Scott, do you have anything else to add before we get to the
no, thank you for a great season. 11 in the books now. To everyone that's watching live or watching this back, stay tuned for season 12 and 13 casting. Hitting
we still have Scott, we still have 11 business to get to.
Oh, well, yes. Oh, yes. We'll get to that in a sec. But casting for our next seasons, we're back for 2 more at least. So that will open up in March, April, sometime around there. We'll post about it. But yes, as Steven just mentioned, we've crowned a winner of the season, but there is one more little award to give out, and that is production's favorite house guest. In no particular order, our top 3, and may I just say, we loved many of you. We'll break it down later, but our top 3 in no particular order were Alfred, Eric, and Dali.
And a big congratulations to season 11's production favorite house guest, Eric. Congratulations. We have crowned you our favorite house guest. And like Scott said, we love so many of you. It was hard coming up with a list of 3.
It was. We were debating lots. We'll get to it.
But yeah, so that concludes season 11 of Big Brother. Crazy to say. Like Scott said, we're back this summer. So if there are some of you out there, especially people who are here on the Zoom right now, who knows some people who want to play. That's pretty much how we get most of our people to apply is
Oh.
mouth from previous seasons. So if you know someone who wants to play, send them our way. If anybody's watching somehow and you want to play, send them our way for the summer, seasons 12 and 13. We'll open casting in March. But anything else before we go off the air? All right. Thank
Another
you everyone again so much